What is going on, everybody? It is your boy, the Shock Trooper, and we are back here once again with Horizon Zero Dawn. If you noticed in my last video that I was a little bit under the influence because my buddy Jack here, it's probably not going to be any better this video, but it is going to be a fun night for gaming, and the fun is what we're here for, and to have fun is why we are here. But we're also here for the storyline, so I will do my best, but please excuse me if I go on a tangent, a rant, or anything like that. You can either listen or ignore me, but like I said, I have been drinking, so there is that. But, I hope you guys are reading this while I'm going on my little bit of a topic right here. Go ahead and read this while I'm talking, that way we can be done with this and move on. But we are here at Zero Dawn, finally. We are under Shadow Carja territory, and we are in the midst of it. And we have also seen the ring, where everybody fights at. So, we're here to get answers, we're here to find out what Zero Dawn is, we're here to find out our past, and we're also here to find out the past of the old ones, what happened, the Feral Plague, United States Robotics Command, Pharaoh Automated Robotic Solutions. I probably got that wrong, but oh well, who cares, you know what I'm talking about. So if you like the video, and you like my content and everything, like, share, and subscribe. You don't have to, it's entirely up to you, you do what you do. But if you are going to watch the video and not subscribe, at the very least, at least give it a thumbs up. It's not going to take you very long. It's not going to take out but maybe much of your time. Maybe 2 or 3 seconds out of your time. It's completely free. It's not going to kill you, dude. Come on now. I'm an upcoming YouTuber. I'm struggling like hell. You see the amount of YouTube videos I got. Give me some love. That is all I ask for. That is it. Nothing else in return. I don't get paid by YouTube, and I've got 1,200 YouTube videos on here because I am on that YouTube grind that hard. I am struggling, and I am constant on the YouTube grind to get my silver play button. I don't care how long it takes me. I am that dedicated. I am that motivated to do it. So, here we are. Okay, so, all that out of the way. Hope you guys have read this. If not, pause the video. If you're not done reading this for, you know, whatever reason, pause the video. Then read it, and then let's get back to it. Alright, so, let's check out Zero Dawn, since we're here. Finally. Let's see, quests. What do we got now? Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, we're definitely going to be finding that dude. We got 1 skill point. That ain't going to do as much as not. Alright. Anything else in here besides that? If you guys are wondering why I'm not reading this out loud, it's because, one, I can read quite well. I'm just not good at reading out loud. 2, since I have been drinking, it is not going to sound good. But you want to know what? For the fun of it, let's try. Let's try. Just for the fun of it. Even if it makes me sound like a dick. If it makes you laugh, smile, or giggle, you know what? That's a job well done for me. Because at the very least, you laughed, you smiled, or you giggled. That's all I want. So let's see. Let's see how we can do this. I'm going to start from everything. We need support too. Text data points, outsets, from reciprocation staff to admin, subject. We need support too. Reciprocation staff, let's see, continues to require additional support managing DZ conditions with when they are, see I said with, when they arrive, I said R, where's R at? Where do you see R? When they arrive. What the fuck? No. When they arrive at the facility. Many are frightened or confused. Some are highly agitated, and these are not, I almost said and. Highly agitated, these are not the sort of persons who are accustomed to having information withheld from them. At the minimum, we need human translators. The Langbots are not long. The Langbots are not sufficient. And mid-sedatives for the extreme cases. Any and all support would be welcome. Perhaps you could start by responding to these mails. We didn't do too bad. I screwed quite a bit of it up, but we didn't do too bad. So it sounds like to me... You know what? You know what? In a disaster relief situation, I'm gonna go on a bit of a blast from my past here. In a disaster relief situation, when a massive tornado hit in the local area where I am and devastated the town, there was a local unorganized militia that showed up. This is back when I was in the fire department. That showed up to help with the relief efforts and everything. And a lot of their homes were destroyed. And I remember there was a couple of guys who were completely distraught because they had lost family photos that were completely irreplaceable. Portraits that they couldn't get back. Home videos that they had taken on VHS back in the day that they could not get back, and they were crying and everything. It was so bad to see these militiamen who are trained and level-headed, you know, to see their homes destroyed like that, and you know, the weight on them, I couldn't even imagine, to lose all that sentimental value that's completely irreplaceable. And we tried everything to calm these guys down, to get them motivated. I tried military lingo because my family's military. I'm a firefighter myself. I know what duty means. So I looked over at my lieutenant and I looked over at a couple of firefighters and I was like, this isn't working. These guys are distraught. We need them to calm down. After about 3 or 4 hours, we got everything set. And we linked back up with those guys again, and we was like, look, what do you guys drink? That was like, what do you mean? And we was like, look, we're not supposed to do this, but, whatever you guys drink, you tell us. We'll run to the liquor store, we'll get it. You guys take the edge off. And, that was our last call for tonight anyway. And we were also about to clock out after that. We were getting ready to head back to the station, follow the reports, everything, put the gear up, tend to everything. We were going home. We were done. That was the end of our shift. So we went out. We got them what they had asked for. We sat. We drank. We didn't get drunk, but we got enough to where everybody was calmed down. They were thinking and everything. We was like, look, man, just let us know if you want us to come back. Us particularly, we gave them our social media to contact us on. We didn't give them our phone numbers, but we gave them our social media. And we had a pretty calming night after that. And I remember the next day they called us back. He was like, hey, you know, at the very least, if you have time, if you're not busy, you can come up here and help us find some of our family photos. And I remember we went up there. We felt so bad for these guys. We went up there. We scoured probably 6 hours. We went up there at 12 a.m. We scoured through that wreckage for 6 hours finding all these guys. There's probably 4 guys. 4 militiamen we were looking for, their family photos, videos, and all that. We found all of it. Straight up, we found all of it. The relief on these guys' face was, that is good enough for us. That made our day. We felt good. They called us heroes, thanked us for our service, shook our hands. They were crying again, but that was a very memorable moment in the fire department for me. That was a big thing for me. Little bit of a story I wanted to go on there. Sorry about that, but yeah, a little bit of my background. There's a lot of good things like that we've done in the fire department that I miss. So that out of the way and everything. Let's get back into Horizon. Sorry about that. You can skip this if you want to.
Please take a seat and wait for your name to be called. A selection of beverages and snacks are available.
A smaller room.
Beverages and snacks. Y'all got tacos and Jack Daniels? I mean, I got the Jack Daniels covered. But more Jack Daniels and tacos? No? Well, I'm giving your facility a 1-star rating. Let's see. Soundproofing? Would it be possible to improve the soundproofing between VR1 and the lounge area? Question mark. Most of the candidates stay quiet during the presentations, but the ones who scream or sob can be plainly heard by candidates wanting their return in the lounge, or waiting their return in the lounge. I told you guys I wasn't going to be good at this, not especially right now. So, you get what you get. You can thank my pal Jack for that. Just a thought.
Please proceed into viewing room 1 for an important message regarding the purpose of your visit.
I'm not done in here yet. You're gonna have to wait, homie. I'm talking to a frickin' recording 300 years in the past. Get a load of me. Let's see. Lounge staff. Restock or else? That sounds like a threat. Also sounds like a challenge. I'm down. Shit. Where do you want to meet? Bring your homies. I'll bring mine. Anyway, get back into the note. For the 5th time, please restock the lounge selection of herbal teas. Herbal teas? Look, if it ain't mint tea, or if it's not British tea, if it's not Norwegian tea, and yes, that is a thing. I've had it. It is fucking amazing. If you've not had Norwegian, specifically Norwegian tea, I've had it imported from Norway. Holy shit, is it good. Try it. There are a couple of different types out there. Find one that sounds cool to you. Just try it. I'm a coffee guy, but Norwegian tea, If I have to listen to one more egghead throw a temper tantrum, or a temper tantrum, whatever. Same thing. Because we're out of the organic cucumber mint tea. Cucumber mint? The hell is cucumber mint? I know mint, but cucumber mint? Confuse me? Or blackberry sage? Ew. Who the hell drinks anything blackberry? Ugh. Whatever the fuck that name, whatever. I don't know. You guys know. Fuck you, Jack. I am going to lose it. Please respond. And this time, no. Tempest in a teapot. Or sleep damned jokes, okay? I'm curious. I wonder if I drink more, I'll be able to read better. When I was on the pool league, I was able to shoot worse when I drank. I don't know how. A lot of the guys that were on our team in the pool league, they get pissed drunk and can outshoot anybody in there. But me, I get pissed drunk, I get on the table, and I've got trophies and plaques and everything. I get pissed drunk, I shoot like shit. I don't know. It must just, I guess it's just me. I don't know. But anyway.
What was this place?
A holographic theater.
CD01 data intact. Initiating playback.
Here we go.
Welcome to Project Zero Dawn.
There's the General.
I am General Harris, Chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff of the United States of America. I'm sure you've heard the rumors that Zero Dawn is a top-secret superweapons program, the technological miracle that will save us from the Pharaoh Plague, if Operation Enduring Victory can
What
hold
is
off the robots
L6?
long enough. The reason I'm sure you've heard the rumors is that I'm the one who spread them, and they are all lies. Zero Dawn is not a superweapons program.
See that on his rappel?
And it will not save us.
All on his lapel?
Nothing
What is
will save
L6?
Here's why. By the time the glitch was noticed, it was already too late. Nothing could stop the Pharaoh Plague. Nothing can. Its robots will continue to replicate and devour the biosphere. Life on Earth will be destroyed. Our planet reduced to a barren sphere. Global extinction is inevitable. No matter how many we kill, the robots just keep exponentially making more. If we had their deactivation codes, we could shut them all down. The entire swarm. But since their cryptographic protocols use polyphasic entangled waveforms, cracking a code set would take half a century. At best, we've got 16 months. Not exactly what you'd call a survival option. The destruction of a biosphere is not the sort of apocalypse you can wait out in a fallout shelter or a space station. There will be no Earth left to reclaim. Just a lifeless, toxic rock with several million Pharaoh robots on it, hibernating, waiting for something to eat. This is the horrible truth behind the lies of Operation Enduring Victory. My lies. Lies designed to inspire millions of innocents to sacrifice themselves in battle. Why? One reason. To buy time for you and the work you will do here. Zero Day. The day that life on Earth ceases to exist is coming fast. It cannot be stopped. The hope of Zero Dawn is that something new might come
Elizabeth
after.
Sobek.
But I will leave it to Elizabeth Sobek to shine that thin ray of light into the darkness. Harris, out.
That doesn't make sense. Life on Earth didn't cease to exist.
He said it could not be stopped.
But it was. Somehow Elizabeth saved us. I've got to keep looking. Find out how she did it.
Okay, let me just point out. What general wears a white V-neck under his dress greens? Just... I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that noticed that, unless there's vets in here that noticed that as well.
Kestrels. They got in. Through the vents.
Let nothing stop you from learning the truth.
Spread out! If it moves, kill it!
What is this place? Tomb?
Is accurate, yes.
So these mechanical monstrosities, they don't just kill people, they feed off them?
Not just people, all organic matter.
Every living thing dissolved into nutrients. Millennia of evolution liquefied. The miracle of life reduced to bloody biofuel.
In a word, yes.
Who did this? Pharaoh? That arsehole. Is he here?
No, Doctor.
Please, tell him Tom Pike wants a word. Now, get off! Get off! Doc, please! You get Ted Pharaoh in here!
I don't blame the guy. I'd feel the same damn way.
Want to discuss?
Whew. So Mama, she was right.
Pardon?
My mother, she took her Bible real serious. Not just Texas Bible serious, Pentecostal serious. Favorite chapter? Revelations. Now, I didn't always understand her on account of all that speaking in tongues and such, but when she did use her words, it was always end times this and lake of fire that on account of sinful lifestyles. Speaking of which, mind if I smoke?
A tobacco cigarette.
Sorry, darling. My taste run classic. Compliments to your team tracked me down. Been a price on my head 18 months now. Sterling Malky was me, don't mind admitting. Been plenty of snakesters chasing the bounty too. But I kept the zigging to their zag. How'd you finger me?
I believe Dr. Sobek listed you as an alpha candidate. Priority snatch and grab.
Always suspected she had a little thing for me. Hey, I don't suppose you got real coffee in this place? You know, blood coffee? Conflict cappuccinos?
Mr. Tate, I'm clearing you to proceed. Just go.
Okay. Formerly of Faro Automated Solutions. Formerly of Faro Automated Solutions.
You previously worked for Faro Automated Systems.
On the Chariot Line self-replication routines? I came here thinking this was a rendition. When your people took me, I thought, about time. I've been trying to swallow the guilt every day since,
Would you like to take a moment?
No, I really hoped Zero Dawn was a way to undo it all. My work. And I'm sorry to say I was ever proud of it, but Ted could really sell a concept, and in the labs, in the light of creation, that first test run, when you saw they understood their own structures, could rebuild themselves from memory and light, there were no limits. God, there were no limits.
Bit you in the ass, didn't it? This is why I don't trust AI. Even, like, in real life. I don't trust AI. I don't know what was up that ladder. Wait a second. So many options, so many ways. Where's this go? Dead end.
Help me, fools! Grant me only a little flesh.
Couldn't see.
We're too
God, how many
tribal primitives stop us now? The data ports, what do they contain?
With Suzanne Alpert, environmental scientist. Doctor?
I'm sorry, I wasn't,
Just stating your name. What were you thinking about, Doctor?
Nothing the General said, not really. I was on the Syzygy East Response Team in 2051, just after the second earthquake compromised the reactor. I still dream about it, after all these years. The red zone spreading on the imaging, slowly, so slowly, like a hand opening its fingers.
Your involvement in that event is why you were asked for by name.
Really? That's interesting. Because nothing worked. Nothing could grow there again. It was a catastrophic failure. But the red zone is a blip compared to global-scale biomass reduction. The biosphere and hydrosphere will collapse, render the Earth uninhabitable long before the robots finish us. Enduring victory can't buy time against that. So, you'd better show me what Zero Dawn really is.
Straight to the point. I like it. Okay, you guys are just gonna have to read this one because this is a long one. Data corrupted. Damn. Okay.
I'm sure you now understand the urgency of why we brought you here, Ms. Okilo.
Captain Okilo, are you trying to thank me for not resisting?
I believe we couldn't negotiate a diplomatic solution.
When it came to my country's lithium, it was always a swarm that would be sent to negotiate. Metallurgic International, US Robot Command. The markings changed, but the robots were the same.
You have had considerable experience in human-robot conflict.
Yes, and I've got the prosthetic limbs to show it. Yet I continue to face this horror, even though the challenge was great. Cyber warfare. I thought Zero Dawn would be a Manhattan project to generate the deactivation codes. With the resources I had, I estimated code breaking to be a hopeless endeavor. I was almost looking forward to being proved wrong.
Unfortunately, your estimation was correct.
As your General Hera said. So then, you did not bring me here to commiserate. What is left?
I'm guessing she was a captain in another military that, didn't exactly sit well with the United States because of a past conflict. But yet here she was, putting her hand in Zero Dawn to shut it all down.
Look, let's cut the mystery. You're building a colony ship. It's obvious. And it's not gonna fly. I mean, literally. Remember the Odyssey? That multinational heap of space junk that's been in graveyard orbit since '57? That went nowhere real slow. And you have to get somewhere real fast. Do you have any idea the immensity of the challenge to prep a new colony ship in time?
To be clear, I'm not a worker on the project.
Do you even understand how few people it could save? The whole generation ship concept is not gonna happen. It's the first thing you'd abandon in favor of embryonics. For that kind of storage, we're talking a lot of bulk, a lot of power, a lot of resources. So even if you do it, even if you build it and point it at Sirius X, there's no room for people on that thing, all right?
If you could try to remain calm.
You people are crazy if you think you're getting off this rock. No one's getting off.
Medical.
Well, the only thing I can say is damn. Wanted to go see what was up the ladder. Well, maybe it was just a catwalk to get a drop on these assholes. But there might be something up there. There might be more text logs or audio logs up there. Just for that, I want to see. Ah, I was right.
There is some mistake. I don't understand why I was brought here. Why would you show me these things?
I know that there's already a lot to take in.
In the waiting area, I was seated with a Nobel laureate in biophysics and a monk, I think. He spoke neither English nor Mandarin. It is very strange. And General Harris? What was he talking about? The robot swarm? The Pharaoh plague? I understand it is terrible. But it really cannot be stopped? Why tell us this? There are people in Shanghai, my friends, my family. They have joined Operation Enduring Victory already. It is for nothing? We will all die?
We're going to be able to answer some of these questions.
I just want to know why I am here. It doesn't make sense to me.
You were brought here because of your skill set.
No, that can't be right. I am an art historian. I know Dutch masters, Japanese calligraphy, Gerhard Richter. What does that matter now?
I know. I'm not gonna spoil anything right now, but I know. I'm pretty sure the general already spoiled everything. It was to back up and collect human history for the next generation.
CD02 data intact. Initiating playback.
Elizabeth Sobek.
You've heard the bad news, and it's all true. The Pharaoh plague is devouring the biosphere. Life itself will cease to exist. But does that have to be the end? What if we could give life a future? What if we could build a kind of seed from which, on a dead planet, life could blossom anew? This is the aim, the hope, of Project Zero Dawn. To create a super-intelligent, fully automated terraforming system and bring life back from lifelessness. What would such a system require? At its core, it would need a true AI, fully capable of making the trillions of decisions necessary to reconstitute the biosphere. An immortal guardian, devoted to the reflourishing of life. We call it Gaia. Mother Nature as an AI. But that's just the core of the system. She will need to be surrounded and empowered by a comprehensive suite of subordinate functions. Think of them as extensions of Gaia's mind, each dedicated to a specific purpose. Now, these aren't AIs, but make no mistake, each presents an engineering challenge more profound than anything the human species has ever before attempted. Hardware that preserves and then gestates the billions of seeds and embryos from which life will be reborn. The construction of underground facilities to hold it all. And that's just the start. We don't have to build the entire system. The beauty of a fully automated terraforming system is that it can build itself. Now, over the days to come, you'll learn how all these functions, all these pieces that you'll be working on, fit together. How we'll race the clock to execute our harvest initiatives, write the software, build the tech and the facilities. How we'll lock it down and seal it up before the inevitable occurs. But even more important, you'll know how it doesn't end here. How Gaia will generate those deactivation codes General Harris talked about. and build the transmission arrays to broadcast them, shutting down the Pharaoh robots for good. How Gaia will not just build, but imagine any conceivable robot it needs to do its work across centuries. From detoxifying the Earth's ravaged atmosphere and poisoned seas, to the regreening of the Earth from cryopreserved seed stalks, to rewilding the Earth with animal life. And then, when all that is done, how a new generation of human beings, spawned at cradle facilities around the globe, will partake of Apollo, the vast archive of human knowledge and cultural achievement from which they will learn of us, our world. And most important, how not to repeat our mistakes. It's not an impossible dream. It is within our grasp if we work tirelessly and stop
315 years.
We can't stop life from ending. But if you will help me, help Gaia, we can give it a future. Join me and help make that future real.
And there you go. That is Project Zero Dawn.
The whole Earth destroyed, but then remade?
Yes. By a machine. A machine of creation.
Elizabeth did this. For life, for us. But why Hades then? If it was part of Gaia, how did it end up in the wreckage of a Pharaoh robot? And why does it want to kill me? And Apollo, the archive of knowledge, what happened to that?
I'm as confused as you are. Maybe the answers lie ahead.
They do lie ahead. As far as Apollo goes and the Archive of Knowledge, I know what happened there, but I am not going to spoil that one. As far as Hades goes, Hades was a failsafe just in case if things didn't go right, it could wipe out whatever was left or whatever was created and restart again so that Gaia could restart anew. And that was what the purpose of Hades was, is if Gaia were to recreate life on Earth and it didn't go the way that it's supposed to go, or nothing went according to plan, or if for whatever reason something woke up some or all the Pharaoh robots, the deactivation code could go right back out and Hades could be enacted, take out whatever needs to be taken out, take out whatever life didn't go right, and just completely go barren back again. And then Gaia would start back from zero and then pick up life and start again and try to bring back life as we know it from scratch. That was the point of Hades. So, yeah. Hades was a failsafe. $80 hours a week. Jesus. $48 hours to reconsider. Euthanasia? Jesus. Dude, things must have been way harder than I thought for these guys. You know, video games like this that touch on the subject, this is why I don't trust AI, man. There's a lot of reasons why I don't trust AI, but Horizon Zero Dawn does a good job as to why AI, especially controlling our military, is a bad freaking thing, dude.
Of course I'll do it. To be given the opportunity to rebuild what the damage that I don't feel worthy of it, but I will do it, absolutely.
I want to stress that this was never about your culpability.
It is to me. Dr. Sobek, Margot, they were smart to get out of Pharaoh when they did, but not one of us took it as a warning sign. It just told ourselves that we're cut out for the BTRI cabals. That's the better than rapid innovation. A better at competing, better than the next guy, a better killing machine. It's just amazing how a century and a half of science fiction did nothing to swerve our species from the path of doom. I mean, I'm done with that life. I mean, I will work hard, twice as hard, to earn this, for my family to have a place in Elysium. I never thought that there could be atonement.
Hang on. Before we press on, let me look around in here. Ah! So we almost passed up.
If you're still nauseous.
No, the inhibitors have kicked in. I can't feel the back of my tongue. I wish I could tell you I'd believe in this. But the damage is too great, too extensive, too complete. With all respect to Dr. Sobek's work at Miriam, no. No, life doesn't always find a way to keep going. Sometimes it never comes back. Like Syzygy East. Like the Congo. Like Timo. Like us. That's our reward? A buried city full of terminal patients waiting out the clock?
You grow old together, with your loved ones, in safety.
I don't have loved ones. I suppose I could start a family?
I'm afraid not. All inhabitants of Elysium will be medically sterilized. A habitat capable of sustaining a starting base of 2,000 individuals for up to 100 years is a huge challenge, Dr. Alpert. If the population grows instead of diminishes, everyone will be dead inside 30 years.
I knew it. I just couldn't bring myself to say the words.
I'm sorry.
Finish it. Medical euthanasia. I want no part of this. I just want it over.
I see. Protocols require a 48-hour waiting period, after which...
I mean, she was probably a bright mind, that's why she was there, but I don't blame her. I really don't. Considering the circumstances.
Is he to make sure I behave this time?
Security, for your protection. Would you like to discuss how you're feeling?
Sure. I'll tell you. Surprised. No, flabbergasted. Like my own man would say, flabbergasted. That vein pumping in his forehead. I thought you people were just completely underprepared for a spaceflight project. But now I can see it's worse. Much worse. Sobek is a total fantasist, a dangerous fantasist. He's kind of blue skying. It's... Jesus. I'm sorry we wasted each other's time. I'm ready to leave now.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Everything you're talking about here isn't possible.
I recommend you read the documents regarding your options.
I've seen enough. I'm getting out of here. What are you... You don't... Get your hands off me!
Alert. Medical wing inaccessible.
Back here. Make sure we didn't miss nothing. All right.
Intruder! Get her!
They saw me.
Whatever you do, don't die now.
Look.
Power's down.
I understand your armor is tough.
I've done this before. Just need my focus.
But how many headshots with just a singular helmet with an open face are you gonna take before you drop dead? I mean, come on now.
These will keep.
Zero Dawn. It is art, in a way. An expression on the grandest scale. But there is so much unfairness. Why was I chosen? Was it decided by committee? By algorithm? My family will be saved because I happen to graduate in art history? Is this right?
Dr. Sauvé? Christina Sauvé?
Yes. I met a man, another historian. His fields are Bauhaus and the New Materialists. But he once attended one of my talks. Another unfair chance. Of all the many people in that auditorium, that we should both be here now. And yet, I feel more accepting of my fate. No, it is not fair, not at all. But for the sake of my family, for the sake of art. Art is alive. It must be able to speak from beyond history and echo in the future, not perish into oblivion. This opportunity, I must do this.
Level-headed. She knows what's at stake. She knows the importance. I like it.
Now, those lame FBI black hats at Mockingbird back in the day, I enjoyed schooling them. But maybe I went in too hard on this poor counselor. She was cute, and just going down a checklist after all. Couldn't expect her to see how ridiculous Zero D's ambitions are. God's own budget thrown at a kid playing with a hologram sculptor? Palms up, honey. I'm just calling it like it is. Hey, look, Mom, I'm making nature. Now, if nature is so important, why not let nature take its course? Extinction? That's natural. Zero Dawn? No, ma'am, that ain't. Heck, it's so unnatural it'd be called an abomination back home, and you know it. That's why you're hiding it. Meanwhile, my little honey of a counselor, she's munching the inside of her cheek. Bad habit. She chewed one of her nails, too, just one. Not your day, was it, little sweet pea? Saw her quota slipping away. Said, I assume you intend to decline the assignment, Mr. Tate. You kidding me? 18 months hard labor in exchange for 30 years lounging around Elysium watching porn? Sign me up.
Let me guess. He was the guy in charge of Hades.
No space.
Well, it's locked and we ain't getting through that. Why did I hit X? What was the point of that? What was the reason? Hey, look, it's locked. And there's a window there. That means we can't get through.
Here we go. Another one of these. Need to find the right configuration.
Damn, man, I am way too drunk to be dealing with this shit. Fuck, hold on.
Hey, I'm done with Brett's incompetence, okay? Somehow, he managed to install an H-emitter node backwards. Everything's in reverse. I don't get paid to clean up Brett's messes. If you want it fixed, send him up to storage for a new emitter, not me. Parker out.
Are you fucking kidding me? Oh my god, dude. Okay, fucking hell. I am way too drunk for this. Hold on. Yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video right here. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I really gotta take a leak. I am too drunk for this, so in the next video, don't expect me to get this first try because it's probably not gonna happen. But, we're gonna try regardless. I'll figure this out, drunk or not. But yeah. Puzzle games and alcohol, plus people, plus playing games that require puzzles do not mix. This is why I didn't do it in any of my Amnesia videos. By the way, I've got over 1,200 videos on my channel if you want to go and check them out. I've got every single Amnesia. I've got all the Halos. I've got all the freaking Gears of Wars. I've got all 3 Dead Space games. I've got, videos of Rainbow Six Siege. I've got videos of Warzone, Warzone 2. I've got videos, you know, just all kinds of different Xbox and PlayStation games. I've got them on my channel. Go and check them out. Go and check me out. Even my very first video I ever recorded on this channel, I left it there for sentimental value. It's even still there if you can find it, but it's down there somewhere. So yeah, I work real hard on my channel, and I don't really do drunk videos all that much, but every now and again I do it, kind of like as a treat, kind of like as a fun thing to do, just something to do. But, yeah, they happen every now and again. I got a few of them on my channel. This is far from the first. But, yeah, we'll get to this in the next video. So, hopefully we can get past this puzzle. Like, share, and subscribe if you've enjoyed it so far. If you like it, if you got a couple of laughs out of me being completely, well, jacked out, as I should say. Then, yeah, there's that. If you're not a subscriber and you watch my videos, at least, at the very, very, very least, give me a thumbs up. But, yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. So, hope to see you guys again. More Horizon Zero Dawn to come. We've got more of a story to go through. And, I'll see you guys pretty much then. So, until then, take care, take it easy, and stay safe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Alright, everybody, until then, keep it metal, and deuces.